welcome back to my channel. So I've actually decided to do story time. So if you wonder why I'm dressed like this, looking like this, because it's story time. I actually have no makeup on. My reason for it is because part of my story time is I'm going to tell you why. So I decided to bring my little baby girl along because she was up. So hopefully she'll be quiet and she won't make too much noise. I mean, her little noise is okay, but don't get the whining and crying. Don't get the whining and crying. She's okay right now. But anyway, guys, first things first. So the reason why I do not have on any makeup right now is because I don't know if you guys ever hear the stories of some people when they get pregnant, they become more beautiful. Skin be flawless. Skin looks great. That did not happen for me. Before I got pregnant, I had flawless, beautiful, smooth, silky skin. No acne, no bumps, no light spots, no dark spots, nothing. I had great, perfect skin. Of course, I get pregnant with my first child, which is my little boy. And then I get pregnant with her. And it started with him. So my face broke out really, really badly. I mean, I had black marks and bumps and acne all over my forehead, all over my cheeks, my chin. You might can see now. I don't know if I have to come up closer so you can kind of get a better look, but it was worse during pregnancy. When I was pregnant, I mean, bumps was everywhere. Acne was everywhere. It was terrible. So, of course, I was like, well, maybe it'll get better, you know, once I have them. No. Once I had them, it stayed the same. Then I got pregnant with her. It seemed like it got worse. So I was like, man. So, of course, I had her. You could see it did die down a little bit because it's not as bad as it was. So it did die down a little bit. And I've never been a makeup person. I might put a little eyeshadow on here and there, but that was it. I was never a makeup person. I never like had to pat myself down. Oh Lord. Oh my gosh. See, I don't know if you guys caught that or not, but look, she just threw up all over me. She just threw up all over me. But I'm going to keep on going, and then I'm going to change her and change myself in just a few minutes. Because if I stop, I'm going to be distracted and forget what I was talking about. You just want to throw up on mama. That's what you wanted to do? Yes. She said, I'm going to throw up on you on camera. But this is real life. So I'm not even going to edit that out because I want you guys to see. I mean, hey, this is the life of children. This is what you go through. But anyway, like I was saying, back to the acne. Like I said, it died down once I had him. And I never been a type to have to pat my face down full of makeup. You know, but I do occasionally use makeup here and there. You know, not all the time. And I actually just started using them little eyelashes and stuff like that. Like I never had to use that stuff. I still look good without it. But if I want to make myself look real, you know, real good for the day, I'll be like, okay, let me put these little eyelashes, put a little bit of makeup on, and I'm going to go out here, girl, going to be fine. Even though I'm fine now, but I'm just saying, you know, I look even better. Everybody look even better with some makeup. But anyway, so that was my main reason for not coming on with makeup, because I wanted you to see this. And also, I wanted to also tell you guys, I never even mentioned it, I don't think, in any of my videos, that back in April of 2018, I actually had woke up one morning and I couldn't walk. And the reason why I couldn't walk is because I found out that I had something called patellar tendonitis, or you could call it chondromalagia. This is actually why I wear these knee straps. Nobody probably ever noticed because, you know, most of my videos, you can't see my knees and stuff like that. But this video was dedicated for all of the imperfections in my body. You know what I mean? So, you know, people out there, I'm sure a lot of people don't want to tell people about their imperfections. But I'm okay with mine. I wake up some days, I do be depressed. I do be sad. I be like, dang, you know, why my life gotta be like this? But then, hey, I get over it. I'm not gonna, like, you know, hang on to it and make my life even miserable. But yeah, so anyway, I wear these knee straps. I have to wear these every single day. Cannot walk without them. Can't do anything without them. You know, I might take them off when I go to sleep, but when I wake up, I have to put them back on. Okay. So this is the second time she just threw up. So I might need to go ahead and just stop this video and get her cleaned up and get myself cleaned up, because this is going to be no good. This is gonna be no good. All right, so I'm gonna have to come back. Give me a moment, guys. Give me a moment. Whew. Okay, guys. You probably ain't even gonna believe this, but I left to get her changed, to get myself changed, and she threw up 2 more times after that. As soon as I got ready to put this shirt on her, she went and threw up all over the bed. And as soon as I sit down in this chair, she threw up again. So she's just like, Mama, not today. Not today. You want us to talk about you instead? She's like, yes, Mommy. Alright, guys. Back to topic. Okay, so pretty much I was telling you about my knees. You know, my knee straps, whatever. But anyway, like I said, one day I woke up in 2018 and couldn't walk. And that's when I found out that I had patellar tendonitis and chondromyalgia. So pretty much, I don't know if anybody's ever heard of that, but for people who have, like, it's called jumper knee, athletes who have jumper knee, you know, when they jump and they do a lot of activities, they have a lot of pressure right here. And it hurts really, 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 really badly. So for me, I've never been, you know, into sports or anything like that. Now, when I was younger, I was definitely more athletic, of course, but I wasn't into sports. Like, I wasn't, like, on no, you know, playing football and soccer and basketball, all that kind of stuff. Now, I played football as a kid, not flag football, real football, you know, as a kid at home, but that was it. And it could have been, too, because when I was younger, I got hurt on a go-kart. It was my fault. I was on the back. I was not supposed to be on the back beside the engine. And my stepbrother was driving. And, you know, he was, you know, we were all being kids. So he was driving down a dirt path. And there was a lot of bricks and rocks and stuff. So he was like, boom, boom, boom. You know, I'm just jumping over. We're going over rocks and bricks and stuff. And next thing you know, my legs slipped back behind the go-kart. And I was just being drugged down a dirt path. You know, bricks and stuff just scraping my knees all to pieces. So that might be what happened to me, you know, for me to have this situation, because that's the only thing that's really been major that happened to my knees that affected me years later. You know, this happened when I was probably, I don't even know the age, but I was a kid. And of course, I didn't have any knee issues until back in 2018. That's when I first went to the doctor about it. So, yeah. But, that was pretty much it with that. You know, I just wanted people to be aware, like, a lot of people go through things, you never even know it until they tell you. You know, I'm not the type of person to, you know, like, feel miserable, sad about my life. Like, my life ain't where I want it to be. Of course it's not. You know, my life ain't perfect. Of course it's not. Nothing's perfect. You know, but I feel highly blessed that God blessed me with 2 beautiful babies. This little girl, Nala, and my son, Josiah, and their father, Neil. You know, he blessed us with a nice house. And it's a brick house at that, because, you know, a lot of people want brick houses. It might not be a big, giant, huge brick house, but a lot of people can't even afford brick houses because brick houses cost more. But we actually got a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom brick house at that. So, highly blessed. You know, we both have jobs. We both have cars. You know, we're both pretty stable for the most part. You know, and when I get some spare time, as you can see, I try to make videos, you know, YouTube videos. I'm not trying to be like, oh, yeah, I want to be a full-time YouTuber. You know, I'm just doing things on the side, you know, to get my family recognized, to get my kids recognized, so people will know, hey, you know, this is a cool lit family. You know, they got a nice vibe. You know, they're cool. I like watching them, you know. I'm going to subscribe to their channel. You know, that's what I want. I want people to watch my videos, subscribe to my channel, give me likes, give me comments, give me things they want us to talk about. I want them to see my beautiful babies. You know, my son, my daughter, my boyfriend, you know. And eventually he's going to be my husband. You know, but right now we're just trying to get things straight, things stable, things where we want them to be before we, you know, put any tags and labels on things. But, you know, other than that, that's pretty much it. You know, straight and cool. you know, and I just actually was in a talking mood today, to be honest with you. I just really wanted to just talk, because I was just like, you know, let me sit here, talk, you know, because we actually had things we were supposed to do today, but we actually both really wasn't feeling 100%. You know, he said he had a headache and he think it might have been due to his allergy or something. And to be honest with you, I actually woke up this morning, my throat was a little sore, both of the kids runny noses, you know, and maybe she's not feeling too well. That's why she's like keep throwing up her milk and stuff, because now when she was born, she did it a lot, but for her to be constantly doing it all day today, and then yesterday she kept throwing up, you know, she might not be feeling 100%. Because like I said, she, you know, this was 4 times, like this video is probably going on 10 minutes now, and she done throw it 4 times in 10 minutes, so that's, you know, something ain't right, you know, as in she might not be feeling 100%, because she don't really feel like she has a fever. She's not like burning up or anything like that, you know. She's not like, as you can see, she's not whining and crying, because if she really didn't feel good, she would be really fussy and upset. So she probably just ain't really agreeing with the milk thing right now. But anyway, guys, I ain't gonna keep you too long. I just kind of want to just talk about that, and I'm trying to think, was there anything else I wanted to talk about? You know what, I think there is something I want to talk about. I think I mentioned to you guys in another post before that I worked an at-home job. So I wanted you guys to know, at the moment, I am currently doing 2 at-home jobs. And as people say, some people say this is a blessing in disguise. And I say that because I feel like God has truly blessed me to be able to do that. And the reason for doing that is like, the reason I'm able to do 2 at-home jobs is because for some reason, one job I applied to, I was working with them. For some reason, they've been having issues with my credentials in their system or something. So it hasn't been allowing me to take calls and stuff like that. So that's been good. But I actually was going to let them go anyway once the job that I was trying to get came through. I was just waiting on, you know, HR to get back with me. So when they finally got back with me, they was like, yeah, you're good to go. Your start date is such and such date. I said, okay. So I logged on, got on my computer and everything. Everything was going good. So now I'm actually taking calls with them. But on the other side, the system still ain't working. So I'm like, okay, how long this is going to be like this? I could be making free money, you know, doing this job, doing that job. Okay, how long this is going to be like this? So pretty much, it's been like that for about 2 or 3 weeks. I just been sitting up here chilling at this job. Now, I mean, I'm still working like I'm supposed to. I'm doing what they asked me to do, you know. And it's not like a conflict of interest, because it's not the same type of companies at all. You know, they're not doing the same materials or anything like that. So I've been working with this one and working with that one. And I'm just like, okay, shoot, I could benefit from this double income, boo-boo. I could benefit from that, because we got bills. You know, everybody got bills. Who in the world living and don't have bills? Nobody. You know, as you can see, we got 2 babies. You know, we got a house payment. We got, you know, I don't have a car payment, but I, you know, car insurance and different things. You know, mentioning that, I need to be paying that car insurance. But, you know, different things we got to do. You know, different things we got to pay for. You know, thank God my car's paid off. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. And, you know, his car paid off too. We bought a truck like last year. He just got to pay that truck off, and then we'll be good to go. And we actually might try to get us an SUV in future years, you know, or whenever God bless us to be able to afford an SUV, another car, because we already have 3 sitting in the yard. So if we get an SUV, it'll be something bigger so that we'll be able to fit all the kids in here. And in the future, she loves chewing on this. I don't know what it is about this particular bill, but she loves chewing on these bills. But in the future, we want to have another kid. You know, boy, girl, it don't even matter. As long as God blesses with a healthy baby. Had to look down, make sure she ain't thrown up again. But yeah, I want God to bless us with another baby in the future. And like I said, I want us to have in the future, I want us to have a big house. You know what? This is another topic that I want to talk about right here. My fantasy dream house. I have been thinking about my fantasy dream house for a while. You know what? If things were great and we had all the money in the world, what's wrong, my mom? But if things were great and we had all the money in the world, you know what I would want my fantasy dream house to be? Now, I'm not really a big fan of a two-story house. Now, I used to want a two-story house. When I was a kid, I used to be like, oh my God, I'm a fantasize about a two-story house. That's all I want. When I get older, I want a two-story house. I'm over that dream. But I do want a nice big house. It ain't got to be no two-story house. It can still be a one-level house as long as they got plenty of rooms. I do want my fantasy dream house to be, it don't really have to be brick either. You know, just as long as it's a big house. But I want at least 5 bedrooms, at least 4 bathrooms, full bathrooms, you know. And, you know, I want a den and a dining area. I want a big, huge laundry area with 2 washers and 2 dryers. The kitchen can be, you know, a pretty big kitchen, regular size. You don't have to have no big fancy appliances or anything like that, because honestly, your girl don't like cooking that much. But I will cook for my family, but it don't have to be like the most expensive, you know, refrigerators and dishwashers and stoves and like, I mean, basic stuff. Now, I don't like flat top stoves, so of course we ain't gonna have no flat top stove up in there. I don't like no gas appliances, so it ain't gonna be no gas appliances. But I'm okay with, like, you know, big. I'm okay with a huge refrigerator now. I'm down for a big refrigerator, and you know, a regular stove, a nice dishwasher. You know, I'm cool with that. But when it comes to that laundry area, because I have noticed with having 2 kids, we have to do laundry at least once or twice a week. Lots of laundry. So I definitely want 2 washers and 2 dryers and a big laundry area so I could fold their clothes up in the laundry area and then bring them to the room and put them up. Because normally I just be having clothes everywhere. And of course the kids' room, I'm actually in the kids' room, my little nursery. So, because this is actually a cool vibe room right here, for real. Like, chill room. So I'm like, you know, I'm going to come sit in this pretty chill room with my baby. But, so it's like, yeah, I want to be able to fold their clothes up and everything and put them up and bring them to the room. You know, fold our clothes up, take them to my room. You know, and just have my own little, you know, counter space in there. Maybe even a sink whenever, you know, they mess up their clothes. I could just hand wash them in the sink and then throw them in the washer. And I could do all that in the laundry room. You know, even maybe a little mini refrigerator, just waters and stuff in there. You know, not a whole bunch of, you know, crazy drinks, but maybe a few bottles of water. If I get thirsty while I'm in there, I can go get me a bottle of water, drink a bottle of water. What's wrong, Mama? What's wrong? What's wrong, baby? But yeah, like I say, so I could have me, you know, some bottles of water, drink some water while I'm in there working and cleaning and stuff like that. But that is my fantasy dream home. That was pretty basic stuff, you know, and I do want my own little computer area because, you know, even if I become a full-time YouTuber, or if I don't, I still got to work, you know, right now anyway. And I do want my own separate room for my computer setup. Everything will be in my own room, my own space. And I know right now my boyfriend, he probably wants his own gaming room. So I said 5 rooms minimum, but you never know. We might need more than that. We might need more than 5 rooms because, you know, we need a computer room. We need a game room. That's already 2 rooms. She need her room. My son need his room. That's already 4 rooms. We need our own room. That's 5 rooms. So if we have more kids, that's 6 rooms. Maybe a guest room. That's 7. You know, ain't nobody gonna get no house with no 7 rooms. I mean, there's some people out in the world that can get a house that big. We don't need a house that big because when you think about that light bill. When you think about that light bill, when you're thinking about all the other bills behind it, when you think about that yearly tax rate and all that stuff on that house, that annual tax on that house, no, I ain't about to put myself into no situation like that where I'm like, oh my God, you know, I gotta be a YouTuber because I gotta make money making videos. I don't want to be in that situation. I want to be living comfortable. And then if I ever decide, okay, well, I don't want to make no videos this year, or I don't want to make videos this month or whatever, I don't have to depend on that income. You know what I mean? I could still just do my basic job. And I really do want to find a job with my credentials. You know, I'm certified to be a lot of things, and so you can't really find a job in things that I'm certified in. You know, and right now my life is a little hectic because I work a full-time job from home. My boyfriend works a full-time job. We both have 2 kids. And then I just became certified as a certified medical billing encoder. So now I have to try to find work experience in that. So I can't really find work experience. So I just paid for a program called Practicode. What Practicode is, that actually helps you gain the experience you need to get a job. It's a virtual reality. You know, you do 600 cases online. You either pass or fail. And once you pass all 600, or I guess a big amount of the 600, that actually would help take the A from behind my name. I'm considered a CPCA, and that means apprentice, meaning I'm brand new off the street. So once I take that course, it'll remove the A behind my name, and then employers will look at me and say, okay, she's a CPC. She has experience. We can now hire her. And then I could come in making the money I'm supposed to be making. But right now, I'm going to be starting from entry level, from the ground up. So I'm not going to really be making much money. So with that going on, and then trying to do 600 cases, which is equivalent to me working at a doctor's office for a year, how can I do all of that on top of making YouTube videos, TikTok videos, trying to take care of 2 babies? They go to daycare Monday through Friday. When they get out of daycare, I have to come home, give them a bath. You know, I give one a bath. My boyfriend gives my son a bath. You know, we both prep the bottles and make that diaper bag and, you know, get that clothes ready for the next morning. I mean, this is a full day's work. And then it's kind of hard to, I need to be helping my son with his ABCs and his 1, 2, 3s because he is a little delayed. He's a little behind others. And that's because, you know, he's still not really speaking like he's supposed to. He's not eating like he's supposed to. So he's a little bit behind. And even when I do try to teach him ABCs, 1, 2, 3s, he's not interested. He wants to run around and do other things. And he might make a few noises. You know, I can get him to say, eat, 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 you know, stuff like that. But he's still a little bit behind. So it's like I haven't had much time to do what I want to do. I want to be a better mother. I want to be able to, you know, teach him his ABCs. I want to be able to feed him like we're supposed to be able to feed him. I want him to be able to do things. And then it's like with her, you know, it's just, whew, life is full of things. Like, we just got a lot going on. We just got a lot going on. So this is pretty much, you know, real life situation. That's why I want to do story time with you guys. You know, I don't know if you want to sit here and watch this whole video because it's going on almost 22 minutes. But this is just life. You know, I'm actually enjoying my convo right now. For real, for real. And I just wanted you guys to sit here and just sit here and chill with me. Listen to my story. Listen to story time, baby. Click that button. Subscribe. But, that's pretty much it. So I ain't gonna hold you guys up too long. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. But I wanted to just tell you guys, have a safe, blessed day. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you give me likes. Make sure you do comments. Your girl is out here trying to make it in life like everybody else. We're trying to make it. We're trying to make it. So, pretty much now I want to say goodbye, guys. Say goodbye. Goodbye, guys. I don't know if you hear my son. He actually in that bathroom. In there coughing, making noises and stuff. But say goodbye. Goodbye. Subscribe, guys. Take care.